Hey y'all, it's Bella and AJ. We're chilling. What's up? So today we're gonna talk about social media and then how it affects relationships. We're gonna talk about red flags that you might have missed and things like that. Go ahead and tap in with your questions, comments. We're here to listen and let's go. AJ's
Get it.
logging in from Mexico. You know him.
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
international out here.
yeah. Can't believe I'm actually doing the pod from Mexico this time.
Yeah,
This is the
dope.
first
Dope.
one.
He turned down.
This is hella fun. But
This
yeah,
is so
for those who don't know, it's Independence Day here. Uh, they call it El Grito, so it's going up outside. I'm gonna say that right
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. They're having fun and shit and
now.
whatnot. So fool, I made a fucking profile on Tinder, dog.
Yeah.
And like I didn't even have it up 24 hours and it was like they were coming in, okay? And like it just was like a whole like it was
Just a
crazy.
mess.
It's a mess. Like it was like the broad like spectrum of like the kind of guys that were talking to me was like random. Like it was the rich white dudes from OC. But then it was like the Mexican dudes from like, the valley. Okay, cool. But then it was like the rich black dudes. But it's just like everybody had a different way to like get at me, which was like crazy. But I just already see like I gave a couple of dudes my number and like a guy like literally like I went to sleep last night early. Woke up this morning, he was like called me lame and said I blocked him and all this shit because my phone was off, and I was like, what? Like I didn't block you, but I'm gonna block you now because
Yeah, that's
you're doing way too fucking much for like. And I'm like, I'm grown as fuck, so nobody gotta block you if I don't want to talk to you, dog. Like you're
why.
weird.
Like why? I'm gonna pose a question, like why to the guys, because they make people like me look bad. Like why would you go that hard in the beginning? Like I can see if you like, hey man, look, this is me. I'm gonna be vulnerable in the beginning, so that way you understand who I am, and that way like I mean down the road later down the road, it's not there's not a problem.
Right, right. But I was tripping because I'm like, he stopped responding to me for like 2 days, right? So then he like hits me back and was like, oh, I had COVID, and like, he has this whole story. Like, I didn't even care because like, I just was like, you already know, fool. Like, I wasn't even on it, but I didn't respond. So then, like, yesterday, like, I was chilling with my people. Like, I was, getting loaded. Like, I wasn't worried about nothing he was talking about. Like, phone died, woke up early in the morning, turned my phone on, and he's like full cussing me out, like, on some, oh, you're fucking lame, you fucking blocked me. And I'm like, bro, the fact that you think that like I'm that pressed to even like have took the time to block you when I just met you is wild, dog. Like I didn't even fucking save you in my phone yet. Like why would I have did like come on now? But now I'm gonna block people because like you just showed me like I don't got time for no type shit like that. Like that's just
Yo,
too much.
this like now. I was gonna say like it's a now generation. Like yo, everything has to happen now, or it's not gonna happen. I'm like, bro, like this is real life. This is real life. Like why are we going this hard right now?
It's too early. And then it's like the lack of communication is like crazy. Like you knew that you didn't talk to me for a while. That's why you hit me with the COVID bullshit, right? So like for you to
Facts.
feel that guilty that they think that I blocked you that fast is crazy as fuck to me. But that just lets me know like what kind of shit that you know what I mean? Like there's you're used to dealing with. Or you just don't have no self control. Like and I just don't got time for no shit like that. Cause like what? Like nah.
Yeah, like I I don't know. I can see if it's like if you marry down the line and you spend the night out and you don't say nothing. Okay, like yeah, all right, press somebody then, but like pressing before y'all even like meet up.
Bro, and then it's like,
Stop
so look, I
it.
have met another guy, right? Like on Facebook dating, okay? Like he been real cool, real cool. And I caught myself like maybe I'm being like I'm doing too much, too fast, or maybe I'm feeling too much too fast. So let me calm my own self down. Let me check my
Mhm.
own self. Cause you know me, like if I feel like I'm doing too much, I'm gonna check my own self. You
Yeah,
feel
you
me?
gotta
So
take
I
a
hit him.
step back.
Yeah, so I told him I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow because I said maybe I'm tired, maybe I'm tripping. Like I don't even want to get at you like how I'm feeling right now because it's too early, it's too fast. And he was just like, I don't understand why you got at me like that. I'm like, you should be glad, fool, that I checked myself and I didn't like go big on you and do too much. You were looking at me like I was crazy and shit, right? Like, you should be glad that I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm doing too much. Maybe let me calm down. But
Yeah.
you got mad? Like, why would you be mad that I checked myself before you had to check me? Like,
That's wild. That's what. Like, why would you?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to understand it because I'm like, I try to be honest, but it's like, I don't feel like guys want that. Like, I don't know what it is.
It's. I guess it's like the power dynamic, right? Like people want to be in control, and it's like you don't be in control. Just let shit flow. Let shit flow. And people wonder why they single because they have to be controlling over a relationship or even over the talking phase. Like, why do you have to be in control of that? Like, just slow it down. Like, let
Like, let's see what happens. Like, let's just go
exactly,
and see what goes down. And that's how I
exactly.
always feel because I'm like, and there guys will be like, oh, well, what are you looking for? And I'm like, well, I don't really know what I'm looking for. Honestly, I'm looking for something different. And when I know that I found it, I'll know. You know what I mean? But I know what I
Right.
don't want. But
Yeah,
but like I'm gonna just give it the opportunity to play itself out, and then I can go from there.
yeah. I don't want nobody pressing me up front. You know what I'm saying?
That's too much. And if I already feel like you're controlling or you're trying to all that shit, like I'm gonna cut that shit short. And
Yeah,
they get mad because I'm just like, because I already did that, and I don't want to do that again. So if you're giving me like signs and shit that you're gonna be trying to control my life, and like I don't want that. I got too
yeah.
much shit going on. Like I don't need that.
Like, why why would you even press somebody that you don't even know yet?
I don't know, but they really be doing that shit, and it's weird because I be like, bro, I just met you. Like I met a guy on Bigo, right?
Okay.
So we were talking for a little while, and then like he was texting me or something, and then he texted me. He's like, "Oh, I don't have time for games. Like you playing too many games." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, whoa, fool! Like I just met you, dog. Like what are you like? Oh, because I just. And then he's telling me about his past relationship, and I said, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, she just stopped talking with me," and he's telling me, but I'm listening, fool, and I'm like, "Nah, dog, you did too much."
Yeah,
Like she just came from some shit, and you're doing the same thing. You telling her, you shouldn't be. You should be worried about this. You shouldn't be talking to them. You shouldn't be doing. You're doing a lot. You're trying to do a lot of controlling shit
but
early.
that's the thing too. He's giving you the red flag. He already gave you the play
Hmm.
on his red flags. Like, bro, you trying to be in control, then I don't
And they
even know
don't
you
think
like
that
that.
that's what that is. And then when you try to tell them like, oh, you're giving this, they're like, they try to make it seem like you're just doing too much. Like they try to. He told me, he said, nah, y'all bitches just. What he said? Y'all bitches just think, y'all know everything, whatever it was. And I just looked at him like, yeah, no, dog,
That's it.
like you're giving red flag for like you just
Yeah, he's
like, you're controlling.
straight doing it. Like he ain't even trying to hide it.
Yeah, but he don't even see it, and that's what's sad. Because I'm just like, you don't see that that's what you're doing, and then you're mad at her telling me about her how she's messed up, and I'm like, no, she's running, fool, because she sees like she sees that she's trying to get the fuck away from you, but you don't catch it. I see
Yeah,
that shit.
it kills me. It kills me when dudes don't get the hint, bro. Like
They don't.
like my homegirls be like, yeah, I was talking to this dude. I don't even like him no more. And they before anything, they lose all respect. So it's just like, oh man, I don't even like him no more. Like once someone loses respect for you, it's over,
But how
man.
do you
Like
not see that? Because I feel like it's always obvious. Like it's like a switch. You know what I mean? Like you'll say something or do something, and you could feel the whole like shift of how you know what I mean of how it's going. But how do you not catch that? How do you
yeah,
not
that
see that?
I don't know, man. Because I guess those people are so in tune, like not in tune, but they're so into themselves that they don't even see their partner. And again, that what like people don't understand why they be single, man. Like they do not understand it. Like, bro, you are single for a reason. Those people broke up with you for a reason.
My favorite
And
question is what happened to your last relationship? Like why did y'all stop? Or like
yo,
what happened? And that tells you so much, right? Don't you be like, oh, okay, and then you like, and you'll see that shit too. Like when they start trying to explain, but then you'll see it from the other person's perspective, and you'll be like, okay, I can see, you know what I mean, like how it went there. But it's like if you're not still taking credibility, taking accountability for that shit, then it doesn't matter because you don't see that you're wrong. You're gonna try to blame it on them.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna
And oh
be
man. And that's the thing, is like if you blame it on somebody and without like just like an actual cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean that shows that they're not taking that they'll never take accountability because they're
yeah,
just like,
never.
oh man, like, oh, we broke up because blah blah blah, like some stupid ass reason that doesn't even. And when you can see that they're clearly that reason, like, oh man, they broke up with me because of blah 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 blah. I did this, and like, bro, how do you not see this?
Yeah, and that's what's sad. Cause like the guy, he was like telling me, he was like, yeah, no, like she was playing too many games, and she was acting like what did he say? She was playing too many games. She wasn't listening. He said, because I was telling her, she needed to be focused on her kids, and she needs to be worried about this and that and the third. But you don't even have no kids, fool. And then you trying to tell her about what she needs to be doing, but you not even, you feel me? And I'm just like, you already know, fool. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
already catching all the red flags, dog. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's you for sure. Because why
yeah,
are you texting me like, oh, you playing games, you not answering me back, and then, whoa, and that bothers me too. Because if you have that much time that you're like worried about what I'm doing with my time, that you're not, because you're not occupied with shit that you have to do, fool, that's a problem too. Because like,
yeah.
you feel me? If you're so worried about like, oh, you're posting on social media all day, you're doing it. So what are you doing all day? If you're watching everything that I do, that means you're not
Yeah.
working or grinding or hustling or nothing towards nothing. If you're watching everything that I'm doing, right?
Yo, facts. Like, how you gonna be watching someone else, but focus on your stuff at the same time? That means
Because
you're
you
not
can't.
focused on. Well, you're not
Exactly.
focused on what you need to be doing. Like, you focus on the other person.
Exactly. Because if you're that busy, like if you're on your shit for real, like you're not even gonna be worried about that because you're gonna be like, oh man, I forgot to hit them up. Like, what's up? You feel me? You straight? You good?
Yeah, yeah. Like my partner. I mean, my partner and I. Like we both hustle. And I know in in certain times of the day, she's like, look, I gotta go. I gotta work. All right, cool. But it's not like we'd be like, oh man, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's just like, hey, I'm gonna send you a message when I have time to send you a message. Send one back when you got time.
Mm-hmm.
So like, maybe sometimes during the day we can send like 2, 3 messages, but it's like I know she's busy as hell, and then I'm busy as hell.
And that's why I had to check myself about old boy because like we were talking like a lot and he was always responding fast, right? So
Hmm.
then when he didn't respond for a minute, I was like, But then when he hit me back, he was like, oh, I was doing this, whatever. You already know my first instinct is, you feel me? But then I was like, wait, though,
Yeah.
it's like too early for you to even be, you know what I mean? Like for you to even be thinking off some shit like that. So like check your own self first. And then that's when I had to tell him. And he was like, that was weird. And I was like, why is it weird? Because I checked myself and I was telling you, like, let me just go to sleep and we'll try this again tomorrow. Because
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
a.
was like, because I
If
already
anything,
see,
that's a green flag. Like, hey, like,
like,
yo,
let me check myself because maybe I'm just tripping right now. So let me,
you taking accountability for your feelings?
exactly,
What?
like I'm doing too much. So let me not do that because that's not who I am. So let me just, you feel me? But then we like regroup the next day. Cool. And I'm like, all right, I can respect that. But everybody not like that, man. Because I be meeting these guys now and I'm just like, really? Like, is that's what you're getting at? How you're getting at me, or that's how you know what I mean? That's your angle. Like, who the fuck do you
Man,
talk to? Like,
it is some straight weirdo game out there, bro. Like, niggas be on some weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, like the shit that my homegirls tell me, like you tell me, and then my other homegirls, I'm like, that's some weirdo shit, bro. Like, why would you even fix your mouth to say that? Like just weird shit. And then like just like the shit you told me where dude just like busting, oh man, hey, fuck you, bro. Like, God,
yeah, like, why would
what if
that
I
be
was
your first
asleep?
assumption? But I'm just like, bro, but what? But see, then that lets me know, like, what did you go through prior to me that makes you feel like, you know what I mean? You just put every chick in that category. So
Yeah,
one of the
not
guys
only
I met
that.
on Tinder, he's white from Orange County, and I'm
Right.
like meeting him and shit, and I'm like, oh, do you normally talk to black girls? And he was like, oh, the last 2 girls I talked to were black. Okay, so I'm just trying to like understand, and I said, so what happened? And he was like, I just felt like um she stopped being so affectionate. She stopped being how she was when we first started being together. And then when I would ask her what's wrong, she would never give me an answer. And then she finally told me, "Oh, I feel like you should cook more because I was always ordering food out, like weird, some dumb shit." And
What?
I was like, "That's weird because like as long as you're eating, like why would you even care like how the food was coming as long as it was coming, right?"
Yeah.
But like I was listening to the thing, and but when he said it, he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "Cause I was like, damn, bitch, you eating right, right?" But I'm just hearing what he's saying, and I'm just like, okay, but I don't know what kind of black girl it was. You feel me? Because there's a difference, and your tone and like how it got
Yeah.
to where I got could have been, you already know, fool. Like I'm gonna leave it open, but it's just like I peeped the scene now. Like I pay
Yeah,
attention
you like trying to figure it out. You trying to figure
because
it
I need
out.
to
Like,
know because they always make it one sided. It's always you know what I mean. This is what happened, but it's like you got to hear it from the whole perspective because it's always gonna be from what you talking about, and it don't ever
yeah.
be like. Cause I be seeing it too when they say, "Oh, she got mad at me because of this," and I be like, "Yeah, I would have stopped talking to you too because of that fool." Like, like
You on that bullshit. You on
you
that
definitely
bullshit,
on that
bro.
bullshit.
Yeah. Nah.
Definitely on
Like
that bullshit, fool.
like
Okay, go get one, babe. Go get
but
one.
then
Go get one.
most of the time you gotta like most of the time you gotta like let them speak. Like they gonna give themselves away. They
Every
gonna
time they
always give
do,
themselves away.
they do,
Yeah.
they do, and they always try to blame you though. Like if you try to catch them on that shit, they act like you're tripping, and you be like, did you not just say, or did you not just
Yeah.
go? Okay, hold on.
You wanna take a quick break?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, you wanna take a quick break? Because we still live, so uh, yeah, let's go to commercial real quick. wonder if we're taking off for this. You might.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get you now.
All right. Yeah, my friend was saying maybe it's because of the kind of guys that I'm used to dating. But I'm like, yeah, but like I try to date other people that aren't like that. But I feel like other guys who aren't my normal type, they still do shit to fuck up. And it's just like but their like recovery be way worse. Like, you know what I mean? Like the shit that they be trying to come with be like, nigga, for real, like that's what you gonna say, like,
Okay,
you know,
for all
I
the
can't say.
I want to say for all the guys out there, hey, come healed, bro. Come healed, please. Like, cause y'all are fucking the game up, man. Y'all fucking. Oh man, I
And
feel
I
like
feel
I
like
say
you
this
should
every
respect
episode.
girl like when she's being honest with you. Like guys cannot take that shit. Like I don't know what it is, but when a girl tells you the truth, like I don't know why they be so mad and hurt.
I feel I feel like there's a lot of people out there who just want to be lied to, and I'm just like, yo, what?
But who
What
is
are
that
you
benefiting for real?
like? What do you like? Why? Why do you want to be lied to? Like,
And who
why?
is that benefiting? Like in the end, like it's not like.
It don't benefit nobody because they want to be lied to. Like, if you want to be lied to, like,
And I said that too. I told somebody I was like, I feel like a lot of like relationships work because you guys are lying to each other. You know what I mean? And like, you know, you're not gonna be honest. You're gonna, you know, bend the truth or whatever to try to make the other person.
everybody's trying to one up the last lie.
Exactly, but it's not like genuine. So it's like, how can you even be like okay with that? You feel me?
Yeah.
Because then later down the line, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I had no idea." Like, how you didn't know? And like, I've been telling you the whole fucking time. Like
When
you
you
just.
seen it, like you seen it right here, you seen it right here, you seen it
And I
right
said
here.
it way back then, and then now you're like, "Oh my god!" And like, how? And I told you, like, I don't get
How
it
did how did you not see it?
because I told you, especially when you tell them. That's the shit that kills me because they be like, "Oh, you did this," and I be like, "Bro, I told you when I first met you, A, B, C, and D." But you thought because the other bitches was doing this, but I'm not them though, and I'm telling you
Straight up, straight up.
the honesty.
Good.
People don't like honesty. They like, I don't know, they like you to stroke their ego and make them feel special and like they're the only one, and you know what I mean, and all that shit. Like, it's
Yeah.
weird.
I don't know. It's crazy because you could tell somebody something and they just be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna believe that." Like, bro, like I'm telling you the truth. Like, it's weird that like the truth sounds so far fetched that people think it's a lie.
Because they're so used to people lying to them, right? So that then when people
Mm.
tell the truth, like they just don't, they can't take it like that, you know, for real.
Yeah. Again, I feel like there's a lot of people out there they just want to be lied to.
It's
Like
like to me, like when you get lied to, it's like either you're gonna hurt now or you're gonna hurt later. You know what I mean? But at
facts.
least if I know the truth up front, like you can just, you know, change the way you're moving or adapt to the situation better than if you're waiting and then you find out at the end, then you're looking crazy. Like, damn, you know what I mean?
See, and then now that I say that, now I'm gonna back off my statement that I'm not gonna stand on it. Like it's just excuse me, it's just people in general like who want to be lied to. Not just men or not just women. Like I think there's a lot of people out there who just want to be lied to.
No, literally, I've been watching documentaries a lot lately, right? So I
Okay.
was watching this documentary. It's called like what was it called? The Line of Fire or In the Fire or something shit like that. So it was about a girl who gave her baby up for adoption, and she gave it up to a family, but the family was like abusing the baby, right? So by the time she ended up finding the daughter, like the daughter was dead, the adopted dad had killed her, and all this shit, right? So like the whole time she was like, no, this, that, trying to say her story. But the adopted dad had a wife, and the wife was like missing all of the red flags, AJ, like a billion red flags, okay?
What?
And even after like she was finding out like he was doing all this shit, she still was like, oh, but I still love you. And da, 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 da. And like nothing can make me not love you. And we're just like, bro, like what? Like it just was crazy to me, right? But then it's like
Like
you're still like justifying his actions knowing the truth. But you rather be like, I don't know what's the truth and I don't know what's a lie. No, you knew the fuck was the truth and what the fuck was a lie. It just was easier for you to accept the bullshit
the
because
lie.
then you didn't have to exactly because then you didn't have to like address the obvious, right?
Yeah, you could just be like, oh yeah, everything's great, everything's great. Like it just bliss in ignorance, right? Like people, you know how they say
Right.
ignorance is bliss. Like
But see, like I they say that shit, but I feel like when it's like that, it's always something in the back of your mind full that's fucking you, dog. That may not letting you like completely be okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, like you can know some shit and then know they're full of shit and then be like fake cool, but after a while in the back of your head the whole time you're gonna be like, but no, fool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but no, because you got me fucked up. Like, because I know, like, that's not it. Like you just can't. So even if you don't like keep continuing to deal with the person, you'll cut them off or whatever because you're gonna just be like, I can't even deal with that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like I can't
like you just walk away from it because you
because
know
it's too
that
much, and they don't understand why though. It's always, well, why did you just? And it's like, are you serious? Like how dumb did you think I was? Like I was supposed to be that stupid? Like you thought that I was that dumb? And then that's what really makes me mad because it's like now at this point you're like, you're playing with my intelligence. You're acting like
it's
I'm
insulting
slow.
my intelligence. Yeah,
Yeah, like I'm slow and I'm dumb. Like, and then that makes it even worse because now at this point I'm feeling like you're really, you're getting at me crazy that I don't, believe the dumb shit. You feel me?
yeah, yeah.
But
I
everybody
mean,
can't accept the truth, man, and that's sad. Because I'm like, where are we at in this world though that people would rather you lie to them?
yo, that shit kills me. That shit kills me.
Because it's people like us, we be on too truthful, and they think they can't believe that we're that truthful. They don't believe it. And then after, like, when the shit comes like to the top, they're like, "Damn, you serious? Like, you really?"
I can't believe you were serious about that the whole
But I've
time.
been saying it the whole time. Like, what do you mean
Like I told you in the beginning, and you still chose to like fuck with
to
that.
do that? And that was your choice.
Oh,
That was your choice.
okay, hold on, because I got a story about this, right? And it involves somebody you know. It
Oh
involves
God.
somebody you know.
Uh,
Um, how do I put this without saying names? The first one, well,
uh,
the reason we met,
okay.
that one.
Uh,
Okay, so like like, in the beginning, I was like head over heels for that person, right?
uh,
And I was just like, oh man, like this is awesome. Like I gotta fucking blah 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 blah. Like I was feeling like, man, you know me, fool. Like right now, like I haven't felt this since then.
right.
So so yeah, like bro, she totally fucked me, broke my heart, blah blah blah. And then like wanted to hang out afterwards. Like, oh hey, like let's hang out. I'm like, I don't even like you like that, bro. Told her right there. I was like, I don't even like you like that. Like I don't. I was like, if you think this is gonna be the the relationship that it was.
It's
Like,
not.
yo, I was like, it's not. Like, I guarantee you, it's not. Like, I don't even like you like that. Like, we can hang out, but it ain't. This ain't gonna be that. Like, you already burnt that filter all the way off. Like,
Right,
you,
exactly.
like you
Now
tore
I'm
your
gonna
draws with
accordingly.
me,
I'm treating you accordingly at this point.
right? So we hanging out, kicking it, like smack. What did Uncle Shay Shay say? He said we engaged in a in an activity. We engaged in activities. You know what I'm saying? And then she called me. Yo, she called me right after like it was like a couple days. She called me. She's like, "Hey, because I think we had gotten into an argument. We got into an argument, and she was like saying some stupid shit, like, "Oh, I can't believe you," like she was like, "I can't believe you, like you wouldn't talk to me," or no, you know what? At first, yeah, because we're like when we're still like kicking it. She's like, "I can't believe you don't really like me like that. This is bullshit. Like, you should have said something." I was like, "Bro, I told you in the beginning, I don't like you like that. Like, this is not gonna be it." And yeah, afterward, like we had got into an argument, and then she called me like a day or two later. She was like, "Hey, I'm in an accident," and old like
Oh,
young,
I remember that.
super young me is like
Oh my
live
god.
wire, bro. Like I wasn't wired right at that point in time, right? So for all those who don't know, I'm at this point 17, 18 years old. So I'm really like a live wire at that point, right? And she's like, "Oh, I got into an accident." I was like, "What are you calling me for? You better call the ambulance." She's like, "I'm in the ambulance right now." She's like, "I'm in the ambulance right now." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, you should probably go ahead on and
Handle that.
do whatever you need.
Take
Yeah,
that,
go
take
ahead and
that.
do it. Go ahead and do what you need to do, player." I was like, "I'll holler at you in a little bit." She's like, "Are you serious? This is where we're going?" Yes, this is exactly where we're going because I told you in the beginning. I don't like you like that.
Yeah, like I don't even believe you all the way right now, low key. Like, so at this
Yeah, like
point, because I don't even know, like, because you showed me some other shit, so now it's like I can't even take you serious all the way for real.
yo, just totally took my heart and stepped on it, and then was like, "Yo, we could have what we had." No, we not about to have what we had. Like you, that's it. And then, bro, and then it was like, "Oh, I was just in an accident." Like, you cool? You must be cool because you're talking to me. It's like, yeah, yeah, I'm okay. Like, she's like, yeah, yeah. She's like, I just didn't want that to be our last conversation. I was like,
That
I
guilt, boy,
don't.
that guilt.
Yeah, like I don't know what you want me to say or do. Like I told you in the beginning, I don't like you like that.
Like you fucked that up. Like we was there, but then you messed that up, so now we're not there no more at that point.
Bro. and
Like
and
you
have never like this is the only time I'm feeling that feeling again, right? Like, dog, it's
and
been
that takes a lot for you to get there, because then you'd be like, like I gotta, like I say that all the time, man. Because like I had my baby daddy told me the other day, he gonna say, I just don't know how to take you not wanting me no more, nigga. Like you
what?
did all this shit that you did, and then you go say, I don't understand why you don't want me no more. What? And I told him, I said, nigga, I said, once you ever show me that another bitch can come before me, bro, it's over with. Cause I can't never have to, if I have to wonder if something happens and you're gonna choose me or her, I'm cool. Like then that's why I gotta treat you like the rest of them at this point. Like,
Yeah,
you feel
facts.
me? Like I can't take you serious because it's like the fuck I look like ever feeling like I gotta be in competition with
Because now
another
I know
person.
I can't count on you.
I don't know because when shit comes down, how do I know you're gonna choose me or you're gonna choose her? Like I can't be in that situation and I know. Like I'm cool. Like I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm great. I'm thanks. He just didn't
facts.
understand that shit, and I kept saying it. He was like, "I just don't understand." Well, you're gonna keep not understanding. Like I don't know, cause like I'm not that chick. I've never been that chick. Cause no, cause I already told you. Like hell no. The fuck? They don't be understanding that shit though, man. That shit weird. Cause when you say
But
it, you be meaning that shit, but they be feeling like you don't really mean it. But it's like I do mean it.
yeah, like I'm not gonna say something I don't mean. Like, and that's that, man. That's why I try not to talk when I'm emotional, right? Because if I'm upset, like it's gonna come out in the things I say.
You
And
think so? It does. Like you don't know how to like.
I mean, and that's the thing. I tried, like I really tried to like back off of conflict. Bro, you seen me before. Like when I'm hot, like I can drown the entire world out. And I say that because I remember this story. I remember this story vividly, right? Like y'all had come to see us watch us play, and I just sat there, bro. Like I was so pissed off because we were talking back in the locker room, and niggas is trying to fight and gang bang and all this other bullshit, and I'm just like, I don't particularly care to be here anymore. I just sat there, and I remember hearing your voice, AJ, AJ, and I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I'm just drowning the whole world out. And the girl I was seeing at the time, uh, I think you know who. She was like, he's pissed. And you're like, yeah, yeah, he is pissed. And that's when so it's you, her, and the other chick that I was messing with at the time. All y'all was like, yo, he's pissed. I can hear all three of y'all having this conversation behind me, and I'm just like, I don't want to play. I don't want to fucking do anything. Like I know I have to be professional about this, so I'm gonna finish this game, but know that I don't want to be here. And yeah, I heard all three of y'all having this conversation. It's bro, how do we keep dealing with each other like this, in this like in any capacity at this point, right? Because I was just thinking about it. It's like you, old girl, and then the other girl that you knew I was like old boy's girl, right? and
I
you
just always feel
sitting.
like them bitches was always so slow. Like I just always felt like they never understood like what was really going on. You know what I mean? Like I was the only one who really knew, and I just be like, well, since y'all slow, okay. Like you know what I mean? Like
And the crazy part, you sit right in between them, like,
yeah,
shit.
because what that got to do with me? Absolutely nothing. Like my loyalty is to you. For I know you first. Like I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm just like,
But that shit was so funny. In my brain, that shit was so funny because you started messing with old boy, and it's like,
and that shit was never like you already know. Like I was just like, all y'all weird to me. Like none of y'all really. All y'all full of shit. All y'all, you know what I mean? Like none of them. Like I still don't even understand how you was friends with some of them. Like it don't even make sense.
shit, my bad. I'm trying to be respectful of
Right?
my
Because they didn't learn
partners.
nothing. Like from being around you. Like you be around you all the time, and you learn nothing. You just, I don't know.
And the worst part is like when we go out, bro. Like I'm not pressing nobody. You know me. I just hang out and chill. Like, and I was telling Yogi this last episode. Like anybody y'all ever see me with, except for, yeah, I wouldn't say except for my partner now. Like beforehand, like anybody who y'all ever see me with before, press me. I wasn't out there like, oh, hey, yo, hey, let me. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have game. I got no game, bro.
No, I don't got no game. You
my,
really
my game does. I would say this on
the
here. My game
honesty.
does not exist,
Your game
which
is
is why,
honesty.
like, yeah. But I guess that's why it works with my partner and I right now, because like it was just like, hey, this is who I am. Okay, hey, like I'm gonna I like who you are. And I didn't have to spit game. It was just like, hey, like let's go out. So we met and we went out, ate some tacos, and it was just us nervously talking to each other, right? Like because it was our first time we met, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. She kind of nervous. She's nervous, you know what I'm saying? So like it's just and it's like us nervously talking to each other, like, oh hey, ha, ha, ha. Like I felt like I felt like we're two nerds, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm weak, not tuners.
Yeah, like, cause again, I don't have game. Like, I don't have game.
But see, everybody don't understand that because some people think everybody is spinning game all the time, or something. You know what I mean? Or somebody's always like everybody. I know people that are like they're always like, "What's your angle?" You know what I mean? No matter what, like they
Yeah,
never think like that everybody's being genuine. They're always like, "What's your angle? Like, what are you on for real?" You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that'll be
Like,
the problem. I feel like half the time because it's like you're not. You can't treat everybody the same because everybody's not.
yeah. I feel like if you can't talk to me normally, like if we can't just have a normal conversation, like if it's got to be a, oh hey, let me try to woo you and talk to you and both, like, or just talk to me like you. Let's jump right in the middle of a conversation. Not even the beginning of a conversation. We're just gonna jump right to the middle of it. Like that should be the that should be where the conversation starts. You know what I'm saying? Because people are like, oh man, you gotta have like you gotta have like a conversation starter, or like you can't just say hi, like, oh hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that should be the start of a conversation. Like, hey, how you doing? Oh, okay, my name is blah blah blah. People are like, oh yeah, you gotta have like a catchy pickup line. Like I don't even know you that well. I don't even know you that well to have a catchy pickup line. In the beginning, stop.
I get it. Man, I get it because that's how I feel. And then when I tell people the truth, I feel like they never believe me until like shit starts falling apart. And then when I be like, "Yeah, no, I'm good," then they're like, "Yo, you don't give me another chance." And I be like, "Nigga, I told you when I first met you, this, and that, and you, I don't know what the fuck you thought I was joking or whatever, but I definitely wasn't. Now here we are. Like I don't have no more time or energy or nothing to waste at this point because
Yeah, to put into
no."
some shit that I already told you.
Exactly. And then I like my baby daddy, he used to always say, like, you just didn't care enough to try. And I said, no, nigga, because when I met you, by the time I met you, fool, you were baby daddy number 3, fool, and you were on the same bullshit as them. Like, what the fuck made you think that I was gonna waste another however many years dealing with your shit? Like, fool, like my patience was like, you know what I mean? Like,
Can't hold on forever, bro. Like,
it's gone already, fool. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm straight.
yeah,
Like I'm not gonna be like your other baby mamas, dog. Like I make this mistake one time. Like I don't have like none of my baby daddies that was like, oh, let me go have another kid with him. Nigga, no. Like I learned the first time full it was like, peace, I'm out, dog. Like I'm not even gonna be you know
you
what I
know
mean? Like
what?
I'm
I'm out.
straight up. That's not gonna be me. Like your other baby mamas, bitch is like 4 kids in with you. The other one's like bitch never. Cannot be me. It won't be me,
Yeah,
dog. Like never, because like that's crazy to me. Like when people have like a gang of kids with the same person, and it's like, and then they be mad, but it's like you knew after the first, second, then the third, fourth. Like what? Like what are you doing?
you are perpetuating stupidity. Like,
Because you already knew, like it wasn't gonna change. So like, why you put yourself in that situation and be mad that it didn't go different? But like, why would it have? It never was in the first place.
yo, I can't, man. Oh man, I can't with people who like. I Let me rephrase this. I don't know how people be having like 10, 6, 12 kids. I'm like, bro, come on. What are we doing here?
My nigga, my baby daddy's got kids, bro. And then what's crazy is this, like, so like my like they're all the way they did it. Like I just was looking at the other bitches, like wow, like and they always hate me, and I'd be like, y'all hate me because I'm the only one who fucking knew and caught the shit, and I told y'all, and y'all still didn't listen to me. And then way later now, you're like, damn, I should have listened to you. Like what the fuck, like. Because it's like I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at my like Maddie's dad. He lied about his age, how many kids he had. He lied about everything when I met him. Okay, so like, but the first baby mama, she telling me when I met her, but it's like I'm not really catching it. She like, how this nigga gonna take care of all these kids? This is what she told me the first day I meet her, right? And then she's talking to me, and he like getting mad at her, kicking her out, type shit. Me not knowing she pregnant right then by him, right? But already had another baby by him. The other baby mom was pregnant by him again too, and she already had another baby by him, right? So then here I come. So by the time I'm like finding out, you feel me? I'm like, oh, okay. So then I have my kid, but then y'all go back and fuck with the nigga again. So now he got another baby by you again, and then, but then y'all mad at me. Why y'all mad at me? Because I'm not fucking with him. I'm cool, but y'all mad because he's like chasing me, and I'm telling y'all like he's only chasing me because he knows I'm good. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm straight. I'm not going to make that mistake again. But y'all bitches keep doing it. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead and have that. I'm straight though.
Yo,
But leave me out of it. I'm good. Like, I'm not gonna make this mistake 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Like, that's out. Like, I'm good, nigga. Like,
that is
cannot be
wild.
me, fool. Cannot be me. But it's like, and it's so many people like that. It's fucking crazy. Like, I be seeing this shit on Facebook, like the girl, the wife, and the girlfriend, and then he got the baby with her, and she trying to move her in with, and it's just like a lot going on, and everybody's just like, oh my god, and I'm like, but it was set up because you know what I mean? It's been going there, and you didn't check it. You feel me? Like in the beginning when it was a little bit, so it got worse because now he feel like, what are you gonna do? You know what you gonna say? You not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm proud of you, fool. Like you did good, dog. You don't have a bunch of man. You did so good. For real, for real.
Just mainly because I never first like I never wanted kids. Like I never wanted kids, and I would have to tell that to like every single one I was with, and be like, hey, look,
really, and they would still be trying.
Yeah, like my ex wife was like, do you want kids? I'm like, no. She's like, you sure? You sure? You sure? She asked me for that. Like, she asked me that a few times, and I was like, I'm sure. Like, I love the way I live, fool. You know what I'm saying? And she's
Not
like,
having an
hey,
answer,
like,
being able to be moved freely and all that.
oh, I roll out 30 seconds, bro. If I can't leave in 30 seconds, it's not for me. It's not for me. That shit is not for me. Like, cause 30 seconds, that's it. 30 seconds, I'm gone. Like, man, right now, like I know I'm where I'm at, but I could 30 seconds, I'm everything. I could clear this place out in 30 seconds and be like, I was never here.
I feel that. I had just posted a thing in like this group I'm in on Facebook of David Banner. He's 50 now, talking about he wants to get married and have a kid now because he's reached his career goals at 50. And that shit went viral. Everybody was like, huh? Like, how you wait till you're 50? Like, that's selfish. That's this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to try to find some young girl and, like, ruin her life and da-da-da, all this shit. And I'm just like, bro.
Hang it up, huh? Hang it up.
Like, bro, because at 50, dog, like, you're going to have a kid, and then what are you going to be able to do for the kid for real? Like, realistically, at 50. I mean, by the time they graduate college, like, where are you going to be? Like, what are you going to...
I mean, at that point, he said he reached his career goal. Like that means he must have enough money at that. For me personally, like, that means I got everything covered.
But money can't buy time though. For like you're 50, like you know what I mean.
Of course.
So like, how long do you plan on being here, being available, being? You know what I mean?
I mean, if he's taking care of himself, he can make it to 70, which is what he's supposed to be doing, right? He can make it to 70. You better
graduate, so you're good, and then after that, it's like I don't really know. Like,
I mean, he got to do everything tomorrow though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly for tomorrow, like tomorrow, like literally tomorrow.
Like, bro, you supposed to be there last week, bro. What are you doing?
I was like, damn, nigga, you 50 and you just now reached your career goals at that, like, and you've been doing music a minute though, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people need some. I mean, I want to say some people need time.
But see, to me, then it's like, okay, is it that you want a wife and kids, or is it that you're like, damn, I'm old, like I need somebody to take care of me? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? Who go make sure I'm straight? Like,
yeah. At 50, bro.
Because 50 is like half of 100, my nigga. Like, you closer to death than to, you know what I mean? Like, let's be for real. You closer to death, my nigga, than to life. Let's be serious for real.
But I mean, technically, everybody is.
But 50 to start having kids? Bro.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I couldn't see it at 20.
Can you see yourself at a preschool fucking graduation, nigga? Fucking like, huh? Like,
my nigga out here getting the Beijing put in his beard, but he going to kindergarten graduation.
right. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know, dog. Like, I don't know. Like, too many things could possibly just, I don't know. So but you have to fuck with a bitch that's younger, kind of, right?
Oh, that you have to. Like, there's not gonna be any. Okay, at the very latest, he has to find somebody who's 40 that he can kind of like. That he can kind of relate to, right?
Right,
at,
right,
at
kind of.
30,
Because you don't
30 and
know.
50, 30 and 50, bro, that's 20 years. There's no way you're gonna relate to the person that you with. Not a chance.
And you've been successful in your life and you've done things, you've experienced shit. So like you have to find somebody that's kind of like, you know what I mean?
It's too hard. It's too hard to find somebody at that level, right? Like
somebody said just call Vivica Fox.
Bro,
I was like, yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah. She looks beat. She looks beat now. Like whatever injection she got, and there's no way she can't convince me that she didn't get injections because that face ain't the same. That face is not the same.
I just be like, damn, like we gonna bring kids into some shit that's not guaranteed at that age. It's crazy. You know what I
mean? 50, bro, you are about to retire.
Oh God.
You are of Social Security age.
Not Social Security.
My nigga. I mean, I know bro, you qualify for the senior citizen discount at Denny's.
I'm dead.
You do not have kids, sir. Do not.
Not
You can find your wife. I'm all for that, my guy. Like I'm all for people finding love, but kids, bro, kids, like, doggy.
Kids is a lot. I feel like at 50, it's selfish, kind of. You know?
Bro, I couldn't even see it at 30, and I damn sure can't see it now. I damn sure can't see it now.
You know, like by this age, like okay, yeah, that's not really what you know what I mean.
Yeah, and but 50 though. Oh
man.
I can't let that go tonight. Tonight's episode of Probably is brought to you by the number
50. 50 is crazy. I thought I was the only one who thought that. I'm like 50, bro. Like, oh no, dog. 50, like that's
ain't no fucking way. Ain't no
like why would you at 50 be like, oh, I want kids now? Like you've been living your life like the whole time.
50-year-old bachelor, bro.
You can't even take nobody serious, bro, can you?
No, because I mean, like I said, he has to find someone who's 40 that he can somewhat relate to. Because 50 and 30, what are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all having conversations about?
Exactly. Especially if you're like well traveled and you've like done shit and she hasn't done nothing.
A 50-year-old bachelor, like, stop it.
And why? Like, it is questions because like you ain't been with nobody this whole time. Like, what have you been doing?
Bro, you are set in so many ways like that. You can't. Like,
you're right,
because the other person has to assimilate to like what it is that you want.
And are they gonna do that though?
Stop it. You know, anybody that's control, and nobody's going for that.
You think so? They gonna take that as controlling?
I mean, that's the only way to look at it. It's the only way to look at it.
Like what you're talking about at this point, because you're that old and you don't want nothing else, huh?
Exactly. See, again, just imagine somebody who's a 50-year-old bachelor is going to be very damn healed. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, oh man, I've been living the bachelor life, and you know everything's great for so long that I can heal myself, and now I focus on myself for so long that he's really in tune with himself. Ain't nobody that's 30 gonna be in tune with that man. Nobody. They all gonna be healing from 20-year-old trauma. Your mic is off. Oh, thank you. All right, for the viewers, welcome to Probably Poly. We're talking about relationship red flags today. It's me in the studio, AJ. Bella's in the studio. Yeah, leave some comments. Leave some comments because we want to hear what y'all are thinking out there. Like, I was gonna say, what's a red flag for everybody that's out there? What's a red flag that what's a red flag that oh shoot. Okay, for some reason, I'm just now seeing all the comments that came through. Somebody said, "Watch for yellow flags." What the hell is yellow flag?
My bad. I was trying to make it because remember I would be private at first, so I had to make it public. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So that's why everything is coming up right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Who's my Michelle? Who said that?
It's the Shannon Sharp shit. Did you see that video?
Huh?
I said, did you see
Yes,
the
I
Shannon Sharp?
did, fool. And with the guy and shit, I had just posted that shit in the group, and I was just like, damn, fool. Like, I feel like I mind my business, but like, nigga, like, I didn't even watch the video, but I just feel like that because after the video came out, then they started showing the picture of him with the other dude. It just made him look.
What? Hold on. What?
You didn't see it? It's like a picture of him with this guy that's always with him that looks kind of, you feel me? So they just gave like,
Shannon Sharp?
Yes. You didn't see it?
Nah, that's wild.
But because his Instagram live went live while he was supposed to be doing something, but they said that it sounded gay.
Nah, because I mean, in the original video, he was messing with a chick, and yeah, like hold on, did I miss a week? Damn, what the hell's going on out here?
I will show you because I'm like in this group, of it. They always like, they do all the extra shit. But I'm gonna send it to you. But like, it was him with like this good guy that's always with him, like at the games and shit. And he was very feminine. So like, they just made it seem like, okay, maybe he's messing with him on the low type shit.
Oh man, I want to say because the chick in the video, whatever chick he was messing with in the video, sound like a girl. Like,
I'm saying I haven't even watched the video because I just was like, I hate when they do that because I feel like you guys are just like judging people off of like 20 seconds or like 30 seconds or you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like one moment, like, you know, just for whatever.
That's wild.
That shit crazy, man.
Stories.
What do you say?
He said, my guy got some breakup stories. Could it be that you might have toxic traits, or is it really the chicks you choose? Oh man, I don't know if he's watching, but like I'm not gonna lie. Before I was like super toxic. Like when I was young. Man, I mean, you know.
But I don't even feel like
Future.
you were toxic, fool. You were just honest, and it's just like, but some people can't. You know what I mean? Like you were never. It wasn't like you was lying or being like sneaky and shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, sometimes I was. Sometimes I like, but for the most part, nah. I was like totally honest, and then yeah. But that like the sneaky part was around the breakups. Like that's when it was just like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna be sneaking, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, we need to break up. Cool, perfect. I'm already like out here. I'm out there. Like pause.
You just thinking that I was already cool anyway. Like whatever.
Yeah, I was already. My brain was somewhere else. Like you super late. I built up FOMO, like, and you still worried about the one that you like seeing. Stop it.
Yeah, worried about the wrong. They always be on. They always be off too. Like they always be worried about the wrong person. That should be crazy as fuck. Because it's like the person you pressing about. Like that's not even who you need to be tripping about. Like
yeah.
that was never even an issue, or like you know what I mean? Like it was
Nor
never
will
gonna.
It be.
Exactly. It was never even gonna affect our shit. Like it's the people that you don't fucking know about is the ones that you needed to be worried about that you completely missed.
Yo, facts. And it's like, come on, man. Like, why are you like you're so hyper fixated right here the entire time? Like, I mean, I guess that's a play action they call it. Like a flea flicker where you just everyone's focused on the ball going this way. That the ball's over here, and there ain't nobody still tripping over where the ball is at. Like everybody's like, oh shit, the play ain't even over there.
Yeah,
the player's over here.
You missed that shit.
Missed the whole play. Because you thought you was so fixated that this
On
is
the
the
wrong
play
shit.
right here.
And that's not even what it was.
Facts.
I literally just said that shit. What was I watching though? Oh, the little shit about the bitch who was pretending to be black that was white. Rachel, whatever.
Rachel Doza? Yo.
Yes. So like I was watching her little fucking documentary and shit, and I was like watching it, and I'm like, y'all was so fucking focused on her not being black that y'all missed like the whole backstory of like how she got to where she was at, and like the biggest picture of it, of the molestation and all this other shit she had to deal with, and that her siblings was dealing with. Y'all was just so fixated on the she's not black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like worried about the wrong shit. Like that be the problem. Like y'all be so focused on the wrong shit that you're missing the bigger picture.
Yeah, facts. And it's like, bro, like I don't know. I don't know how people can watch the misdirection, because I feel like if it's something big up front and everybody's like trying to make a big deal about it, I just sit back and like, okay, what are y'all trying to hide under this?
Exactly. Like, what are you trying to, take away from so that I'm not paying attention or missing? Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Like, what are you trying to hide under this? Because like, it's never what's in front. It's never that. It's never that.
Facts.
People try to run that misdirection. Like, I'm like, okay, like if you trying to put it out there like up front, like there's something that's hiding. Like, because people love to run the misdirection. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, hey man, like check me out. And it's like, where's the catch? Like, where's the catch? Where's the play at? Where's the play really at?
Get her. It's always off. But I just feel like you're different than most guys. I give you that genuinely. But I don't know. if it's your age, I can't even say it's your age. I just feel like you're just different because everybody's not like that. Everybody don't think like how you think.
Cause like I said, if I'm choosing to tell you the truth up front, like you can't say nothing later. There's nothing you can say because you wrong and I'm in the right because I told you. Like I gave you all. I'm gonna give the red flags up front. I'm gonna give them up front. I'm like, look, this is me, dog. Like, fuck with it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you cool with this or are you not cool with this? Like,
yeah, like, and if you're not cool with it, like, say that. Say that. Don't say, oh yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. And then when it happens, oh no. Like,
I realize too, people always think that they're the exception or you know what I mean, or like it doesn't apply to them, and that's where people fuck up at thinking that like you feel me,
I
like oh
seen
he's
this.
that, but I'm different. Like no, bitch.
I seen this shit. It said. I seen this shit. It said relations would be cool until you have actual communication.
Exactly, because they don't really want that for us. Oh God, they don't want the truth. And that's why I said I told somebody that I said I feel like the only way relationships really work for real is when you lie to each other and when you're not honest and when you tell people what they really want to hear. Because when you tell the truth, like they don't want to accept that shit.
You want
They
to
don't
get
really
married?
want that.
When you get married, keep fucking lying. Keep fucking lying. You gonna fuck around
Oh
and get married.
God, they're cool with that. It's cool as long as they don't really know the truth for real. And then it's like once they hear the truth, then they want to be like, oh my God.
Ah,
Oh
no.
my God, like what? Like I told you that though. Like on God I did, but you just I don't
Yeah,
know what happened.
that's why I keep the receipts, man. I keep the receipts. I
Oh
keep the
God.
receipts. I hope, man, hold on to my receipt, like Wheezy, man, like, cause niggas be, I shouldn't say niggas, I say people up front be like, oh yeah, hey man, don't lie to me, tell me the truth. Okay, I'm gonna give
They
you
don't
the
want
truth.
that for real.
I'm gonna give it to you. Like, what you do with it after that?
Because they don't
So
never believe even when you tell them and it's the truth, they still don't think it's the truth. Like that's what you know what I mean? Or they think is or they're like, oh yeah, okay, but nah, but I'm different. Or nah, I'm like no. Like
yeah, like yeah, you different, but lies always change. The truth stay the same. Like,
yeah.
yeah, you different. I'm gonna still tell you the same truth though.
And what you choose to do with it, that's like on you. So then when it gets to that point where I'm just like, yeah, well, then he's like, you can't be mad because I already told you. You didn't choose to accept that shit, but that's not my fault because I told you.
And I got the receipt to understand so you know that you read this or that you've seen this. You understood that what I said. When you understood what I said is now law because you
Yeah.
said okay, I accept that.
But you thought, yeah, but young guy. I don't know what it is though. Like, if I feel like it's like the new generation.
Yeah, I feel like this is how I know I'm getting old because I'm like, man, these new niggas need to go. Like these there's something wrong with these new niggas, man. Like there's no reason for y'all to be acting like this. None. Y'all here acting the goddamn fool. And
Controlling and angry and like a lot
this
of
how I
stuff.
know I'm getting old. This how I know I'm getting old. This how I know this is right here. This is it.
I said the same thing though. Like I feel myself because it's like certain shit I'm just not. I don't even have the patience to even like care. And can't
Say
even
that.
pretend like I care no more. Like you remember how like back in the day you used to be on to be on the phone like, oh, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? And all that. I don't even give a fuck about none of that shit no more. Like, not for real. Like I don't care. Like and I can't even sit here and pretend like I care enough to even sit here and have these
Oh
conversations
man,
because I
hell
don't.
no. That's,
Because none of that shit even matters at the end of the day if your mind not, you know what I mean?
yeah, if you're not in tune with with being in an actual healed relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like that means you trying to spit game at that point.
It's always game too, and they don't think that it is, but it is.
And don't give me the bullshit like, oh, I love doing this, cause I know you capping, you lying to me, and it's like that shit is so unattractive.
And then when I gotta call you on that shit later, then it's like, you know, that'd be the shit. Like, but didn't you say? But no.
Cause you about to introduce me to a vibe that you not ready for,
and you not gonna keep consistently.
You can't maintain that shit. You can't maintain
because you didn't mean it when you said it in the first place.
Cause I you know me, you know me, bro. I keep my shit going. If you see me today with the shit, you're gonna see me tomorrow with the same shit.
Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed, bro.
Ain't nothing changed but the date. It's the only shit that changed. And man, like, yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick break.
All right, 10 minutes.
We're gonna go to commercial. We still here, but yeah, keep it running. We just gonna come back.
All right.
All right.